you're starting to lose your mind after having your second kid and you're 29 years old but you still have the brain of a 3-year-old, yeah. Hi everybody and welcome back to another pregnancy video. Today I am super excited to share with you a video that I've wanted to make for a really long time now, and it still has more to come on this video, but we're going to start out with this intro video on the silicone breast pumps. I am so excited for these. You guys have no idea. When I was breastfeeding my first daughter, I struggled a lot. I have inverted nipples, like the highest grade of inverted nipples that you can possibly have, which made breastfeeding a huge struggle. I also struggled from low supply, and I didn't start pumping soon enough. She couldn't latch. Didn't start pumping soon enough, and things just went haywire. And so my first breastfeeding experience was absolutely miserable. With my second, we did so well. Things went back to normal, but it wasn't until the end of my breastfeeding journey that I discovered these silicone pumps, and I never got to try them. And now that I am pregnant again, for a third time, I'm going to be breastfeeding again. I cannot wait to try these. I am so excited. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to unbox both of these. So this one is the Haakaa brand. It comes in a little tube like this. This is like the original, like the name brand one. And then I went ahead and got the NatureBond one as well. And they cost the same amount, but when I unbox them, you will see that they're actually a little bit different. And we are going to go ahead and go through all of that. Now I do want to make a little disclaimer. I am almost 23 weeks pregnant, and so I'm not currently breastfeeding. So in a couple of weeks, months, when I have my next baby, I will go ahead and do a review on how they both function and compare to see if one is better than the other. But for right now, we're going to do the unboxing, and I'm going to show you what you get with each one and how to use each one of these. Also, since I am going to start doing a series on breastfeeding and how I increase my supply when I already have a very low supply, and how I breastfeed with all of the odds against me, such as the inverted nipples and all of that, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of an unboxing on my favorite nipple shield. This, I absolutely loved this nipple shield, and it sounds so stupid that like a little piece of rubber, like one can be better than the other, but this is my favorite. I tried dozens and dozens of them. I tried the Medela, all of them, the ones that they give you at the hospital. This guy is my favorite. So to start off, I'm going to start by taking the Haakaa pump out of the tube. I paid $12.99 for this on Amazon. If you're interested in purchasing any of these, I'll go ahead and leave a link in the description box down below. But for now, we're going to go ahead and unbox this guy, which I actually took out already, and my gosh, it was a little bit difficult to get out of the tube. There we go. All right, so when you open up the tube, it looks like this. There was like a plastic piece around this, but I took that off already too. So when you open it up, here you have the Haakaa. It is cute. It's got like little plants. It kind of looks like bamboo on the side, and it just has like cute little designs around it. I'm not sure how well you can see that on the camera. And it says Haakaa. It's pretty thick plastic or rubber, silicone. It's not like flimsy or anything like that, and you can like bend it and, you know, shove it into your purse or your diaper bag, whatever you need to do. It's very handy. You can take it on the go. But with the Haakaa, for $12.99, you get just this, and then there's an instruction paper on the inside. That looks like ripped, because I just ripped it getting it out. Looks like this on the inside. And it has instructions in Chinese and instructions in English, and it basically tells you how you are supposed to use it. So again, instructions, Haakaa. This is it for the $12.99 for the name brand version. The next one is the NatureBond, the off brand, and I paid $13.99 on Amazon for this one. And I actually bought this from one of my YouTube mom friends, so I'm going to go ahead and link her up above. Go check out her channel. She's about 3 weeks away from having her baby, her second baby girl, and she is going to be using these as well, and I'm sure she'll be updating you guys on her experience. But I purchased this from her recommendation, and this was the off-brand, and I did want to buy the original and the off-brand, but this off-brand seemed like you get the most bang for your buck. So for $13.99, once I open it up, you get the pump, which is in a case, and then on the inside of the box, you also get a cover, a little lid. You have a little business card with a thank you note, and it has how to contact them if you need any help. And then it has a little colored instruction booklet with a guide on how to use the pump, like so. And it's very nice because it's got like the little pictures, and it shows you exactly what you need to do to make this guy work. So inside of here, when you open up this, and this is not like a cheapo bag, it's not just like this like flimsy little bag. This is actually a pretty nice carrying case. When you take it out, it looks like this. So it looks pretty much the same as the Haakaa, as you can tell. Pretty much the same all around. The Haakaa, I think, is just slightly thicker, but not to a point where it's going to make a difference. I don't think, anyways. This just does seem like it's just a little bit more flimsy. I'm not sure if you can tell all that much. They're pretty much like the same size all around. You can order these in different sizes. I did intentionally order them in the same sizes. So here's the difference. And then the NatureBond also has the little plug that you can put in, because everybody says you don't cry over spilled milk, but trust me, if you've lost breast milk, you cry over it, because every ounce counts, especially if you have low supply. Every ounce counts. So it also comes with this awesome little stopper. Now with the Haakaa, you can buy a stopper and a lid, but there is an additional cost. So for $1 more, I've got the stopper, I've got the bag, I've got the lid, a nice little thank you card. So they basically look as if they are going to function identically. Now, like I said, I can't actually test them. I mean, I could put them on there, but nothing's coming out because I'm 23 weeks pregnant and it's not happening today. So I'm sorry, but if you want to see me use these, see me loosely use these, because I am not whipping my shirt off for YouTube. You can go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and I will show you guys how I use these and how effective they are. I am so excited. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and show you the couple different ways that you can use these and how I'm going to use these, because like I said, I have some difficulties, and so I'm going to show you how these can function for your average normal mother and how this will function for your broken mother like me. So one of the ways that I've seen a lot of people demonstrate things like this is with a balloon. I'm going to go ahead and show you how the instructions suggest that you use this. So you should squeeze the Haakaa, put it over top of your nipple, make sure that the nipple is in the center. You don't want it to be touching the sides, because that can prevent milk from coming out. And then once it's there, you go ahead and let go, and you'll see it will suck everything in. Now, this should stay on there pretty well. Some people say that their baby does kick it and that it causes problems with it falling off and them losing milk. If you are one of those people, there's a couple different ways that you can use this. So this is the suggested way, and it creates a suction so that as your baby is feeding off of one side, you can collect all the milk that's coming out into this side, and the suction almost makes your body think that there's another baby attached to this side, so you can go ahead and get more milk out than just catching your letdown. It, for some people, actually makes like a steady stream of milk coming out, which is really, really cool. It is not unusual for somebody to use this during a feeding and actually fill up the whole bottle, which is fantastic, because then you don't have to worry about pumping with an electric pump and getting hooked up to everything, all of the different tubes, and washing a million different parts. This is just one part. It's dishwasher safe. You can sterilize it by boiling it, putting it in your microwave. Totally awesome. So that is the one way. Now, if you're somebody who it doesn't quite fit just right that way, or you're not getting enough suction, you can actually flip this part down like so, and then squeeze it. I'm going to try to do it all with one hand here. Squeeze it, let go, and then flip this part up, and you can see it like really gets everything in there. That's another way to do it. That's probably the way that I'm going to have to do it, and I'll explain why in a minute. But there is with the Haakaa, and I'm gonna go ahead and take it off, and I will show you with the NatureBond as well. So with the NatureBond, I'm going to go ahead and squeeze it, put it on over top, and let go. And there is the regular way with the NatureBond. And then we'll go ahead and flip this guy down as well. You can do this with both of them. This is actually really suggested by a lot of moms on YouTube that I've seen, that this way is just 1,000,001 times better. We'll go ahead and flip that. So there we go. So there is the second method with the NatureBond pump. Go ahead and release that. Now, as I was saying, I have inverted nipples, and I have like really bad inverted nipples. It's not like there's anything there for the baby to latch to, nothing at all. If I want to actually nurse my baby, I have to have a nipple shield. There are a couple of different products that you can use to try to like pull your nipples out. I've already tried them. This is my third baby. It doesn't work. I need surgery to correct the issue because it is so intense. But if I have the surgery, I can no longer nurse. So to me, it's like, what does it, like, I'm not gonna fix it if I can't nurse my kids. I mean, I'm just not going to. So to basically explain what my body is and what my body looks like, I will show you this side of the balloon. Normal person, me, totally flat, there's nothing to latch onto. So I will go ahead and use the NatureBond to demonstrate how this can still work for me. Now, whenever I have a pump on, I can still pump. It hurts a lot at the beginning just because of the pulling and the stretching that it's doing, but it still works. And so as long as I'm able to get part of this area suctioned into something, it will be okay. So I can actually use this, squeeze it, just like we had done in the past, let go of it, and then flip this part over, which is a little bit more difficult. But as you can see, it still is sucking something in. And so for me, I already know that this product is going to work for me because that suction that you see happening here, I'll go ahead and release it so you can see what I mean. So the suction that I was getting out of this is enough for me to actually collect milk, which is awesome. So there is with the NatureBond, and I will go ahead and do it with the Haakaa as well. So there we go. I released it a little bit by accident, but there it is with the Haakaa. So it still will latch if you have inverted nipples, which is super nice. So even us moms that have some issues, we can still use these two products, and I can't wait. I am so excited. So all in all, these products seem super fantastic. I'm very excited with the quality and so far how they are working. I love how they feel. I love the convenience of this. And I love that there's multiple options available. There are a couple different options for the Haakaa. There is a new 3rd generation that comes, like, you can screw on the flange to it, and you can actually screw a bottle top onto it, which is supposed to be super convenient as well, but I believe it is like $30 or $40 for that. So, you know, that's kind of up to you about how much money you would like to spend on one of these. But I thought for $12 or $13, $14 that this is such a great concept and a great idea to help you save your milk without having to be hooked up to a big machine. And if you're somebody like me who suffers with the low supply, collecting every single drop you can get is like a miracle. Like, I have to collect every single drop in order to feed my babies. And so I am so excited to try these. Let me know if you guys have tried these, if you've tried one or the other, what you think, if you're going to be purchasing one, or just any thoughts or questions you might have on these. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you can see me test these out when my baby's actually here. I'm super excited. I can't wait. Now, I also was going to go ahead and talk about the nipple shields that I use. The company is called, it's either Purifyu or Purifyu. P-U-R-I-F-Y-O-U, Purifyu, I'm not sure. It comes with a cute little carrying case, and then when you open it up, there are 3 shields in here. They do come in different sizes, which is great. So if you do need a different size, they will supply that for you. So here is what one of the shields looks like. I know it's clear and the background is white, so it's really difficult to see what this looks like. But for one of the reasons that I really like this is it's got a really good curve that matches my body shape, and it's also a little bit thicker than most of the other nipple shields, which for me is good because both of my kids were like kicking and all that stuff, and they were able to get the thinner ones off really, really easily. But it doesn't seem to affect the actual nipple part. There are 4 little holes in the nipple part, and this, like I said, it seems to fit me really, really well. The material that it's made out of, like this silicone, which is what most of them are made out of, to me it seems like it sticks to my skin just a little bit better than the other nipple shields. And that way I'm able to keep it on for longer and my kids don't kick it off. I don't really know a whole lot to say about it, but honestly, this is my favorite nipple shield. So if you are somebody in the market for a nipple shield and you're looking to buy one with a recommendation, this is the one that I really like. I know that, you know, they're all different and everybody's body is different, but I wanted to go ahead and just kind of give a shout out to this company because this is one of like the only nipple shields that really, really worked for me. The ones at the hospital didn't work very well for me, and I've tried a couple of other brands that I bought off Amazon, and this just honestly seemed to be the one that stuck to my body the best, and my babies were able to latch on the easiest with and get the most milk out of, and it just made them happier, healthy babies. So anyway guys, that is going to be it for this unboxing video of the silicone breast pump. Please let me know what you think and if you've tried it or you're going to try it. Like I said, all of the information will be in the description box if you'd like to purchase this. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up to let me know that you've liked all of the information that you've heard, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!